Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss Passavant's ridge. Passavant's ridge is a prominence on the posterior pharyngeal wall that is formed by contraction of palatopharyngeal muscle, or you can call it palatopharyngeus muscle, during swallowing. This contraction creates a cushion or a ridge that opposes the soft palate, helping to seal the nasopharynx from the oropharynx. Right now, you must not be understanding these all critical words, but let's start off first of all with the word ridge. What exactly is a ridge? So here I've attached this photo from internet. This is a ridge. Ridge is basically any sort of elevation, hilly surface, or a mountainous area. This is a ridge, right? So basically, in the posterior wall of pharynx, what happens? This is the posterior wall of pharynx. There's a ridge that develops. So that is basically a Passavant's ridge. Now, the other word for this Passavant's ridge is palatopharyngeal sphincter. So the other word is palatopharyngeal sphincter. Palatopharyngeal. How can we define this word palatopharyngeal? It means that it ranges from palate to the pharynx. That's why it's called palatopharyngeal sphincter. So here you can see from Atlas, I've taken this photo. It ranges from the palate to the pharynx. So palatopharyngeal sphincter, also known as Passavant's ridge. Now here there are two very important muscles that you should keep in your mind. One is the superior pharyngeal constrictor muscle, and even more important than that is the palatopharyngeal muscle. Now where are these two muscles? This is the posterior surface of the pharynx and posterior wall of pharynx. There you have superior constrictor muscles. Now, very important muscle is this palatopharyngeus muscle. This palatopharyngeus muscle, from here, there's some fibers that, there's some fibers that basically go backwards and they attach to the posterior wall. Now, when you are swallowing or doing deglutition, what happens is that these muscles contract, and when they contract, the back wall bulges forward. So far, what happened? I told you that there is this posterior wall of pharynx, and then there's another muscle, uh, pharyngeus muscle, palatopharyngeus muscle. It basically, its fibers, they come and they start lying in this posterior wall of pharynx above the superior constrictor muscles, on the superior constrictor muscles. So these and some fibers of the superior constrictor muscle, they form a ridge elevation. When you swallow, basically what happens is the palatopharyngeus muscle, it contracts. Because of its contraction, the throat, it bulges forward. There's a ridge. This ridge, it touches the palate. This is the palate. This is the palate, and this is the pharynx, right? This is your nasopharyngeal isthmus. So this nasopharyngeal isthmus, it basically closes. Hence, it's the sphincter. What happens is that these two things, they're brought closer, so it's tightly sealed. Now there is basically separation between the nasopharynx and the oropharynx, so that the food doesn't go back into the nose, right? That's basically the feature of the uh, Passavant's ridge. So here you can see this is the ridge, right? These are the details. Some fibers of palatopharyngeus muscle. Now palatopharyngeus muscle is a muscle that arises from palatine aponeurosis. So here let's go back. This is the palatopharyngeus muscle. It arises from the palatine aponeurosis. Here is the palatopharyngeus muscle, you can see, and this is the superior constrictor muscle. Photos are taken from Ken Hub. Palatopharyngeus muscle is a key muscle in the soft palate and pharynx that tenses the soft palate and pulls the pharyngeal walls superiorly, anteriorly, and medially during swallowing. It plays a vital role in closing of the nasopharynx from oropharynx, preventing aspiration of food and contributing to proper phonation. Very important things. So this muscle, palatopharyngeus muscle, it prevents the aspiration of food and it contributes to proper phonation. That's what they said here. That this basically Passavant's ridge, it is basically, it see prevents the nasopharyngeal reflux, and it's crucial for normal speech phonation. Now, yeah, some fibers of palatopharyngeus muscle which arises from the palatine aponeurosis, it sweeps horizontally backwards, right? So it's going to sweep backwards, and it joins the upper fibers of the superior constrictor muscle to form a U-shaped muscle loop. U-shaped muscular loop is formed in the posterior pharyngeal wall underneath the mucosa, which is pulled forward during swallowing. Why is it pulled forward during swallowing? Because of the contraction of the palatopharyngeus muscle to form Passavant ridge forms. So contraction happens and ridge forms. During swallowing, pharyngeal isthmus. So pharyngeal isthmus is between the soft palate and the posterior wall of the pharynx. That region, that pharyngeal isthmus opening between the free edges of soft palate and posterior wall of pharynx is caused by elevation of soft palate and pulling forward of the posterior pharyngeal wall. So posterior pharyngeal wall basically carries the passament ridge, which primarily is made up of the palatopharyngeus muscle. You can see it here. And U-shaped muscle loop thus acts as palatopharyngeal sphincter, right? Now, if you want me to read any other definition from book, I'll surely do that too. Let me just, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's one definition in the book, I'll just read it off for you guys. That says that Passavant's ridge, the horizontal fibers of right and left palatopharyngeus muscle, form a Passavant's fold. And the horizontal fibers of right and left palatopharyngeus muscle form a passivance fold at the junction of nasopharynx and oropharynx. During swallowing, palatopharyngeus muscle form a ridge which closes nasopharynx from oropharynx, so that the bolus of food passes through oropharynx only. In paralysis of these muscles, which muscles? These muscles, uh, there is nasal regurgitation.